creating high-intensity relationship requires some of these elements here, being different, being consistent, making the product the hero of your brand, and showing that you care. I'm going to take you through a little bit of what they mean by each of this area here, all right? Being different. Now, I don't know how many people are old enough in this room to remember the first generation of search engine, how busy that page was, all right, with lots and lots of text. But look at Google when they first came here. Look at all that scary white space that allowed this. And they differentiate themselves very easily by just giving us that scary white space. Very difficult to do, but very simple when you do it right. And before Starbucks, all right, coffee was just coffee. Or maybe tea in this particular instance is just tea. But they introduced smell, vision, touch, taste, hearing, enough said in terms of the sensory experience, all right? Especially when it comes to hotel, this is very, very important as a touch point. Innovation, all right? Enough said. This picture alone tells us everything we need to know about innovation. Now, they are also asking us to be consistent. One of the things about the hospitality industry is that no single brand come close to even meeting this particular criteria, all right? What do they mean by consistency? The environment, the ambiance, the people, the spoken word, the written words. They want all of this to be online. There's only one brand, all right, that people consistently tell us around the world that has got this consistency. And any guess which brand this might be? Any guess? No? Okay, I'll show you. Singapore Airlines. Doesn't matter where you are in the world. Doesn't matter where you are. You could be in India. You could be in Africa. You could be in Australia. You could be in Moscow. The moment you get into a Singapore airline plane, you get that experience. And it's embodied in this particular image. And it is so strong. And I'm seeing a lot of people nodding their head as I'm flashing this picture here. Now, another thing is this. They're saying that make product the hero, all right? Authenticity. They're asking you to be honest about what you're doing. And honesty is so, so important. Again, I don't know how many people in this room remember the 1980s when Coca-Cola was trying to make themselves really relevant because they're trying to compete with Pepsi. They changed the formula. And how quickly did they change back? Because the people are asking for the real thing. So stay true to what your offer is because that's what people will see and connect with. All right? Very, very important in this particular area. I love this story. How many of you have got a Moleskine notebook? I love that product. All right, I'm going to read this out to you. All right, it is 2 centuries now that Moleskine has been the legendary notebook of European artists and intellect from Van Gogh to Henry Matisse to Ernest Hemingway. Now Moleskine is back again. It can be passed from one pocket to another to continue the adventure. The sequel still waits to be written, and the blank pages are ready to tell the story. Does it make you want to go out there and get a copy of this book and carry on with that so-called journey? Very, very exciting in terms of this particular connection here, in terms of storytelling. So the thing is this, they want you to be honest, but they also want you to have a story, all right, in terms of why you exist and what is it that you're doing for them, all right? That's the clarity, very, very important. Showing that you care. How do we do this? Now, I'm going to just flash through a few slides, okay? I'm not going to say anything. I'm just going to flash through a few slides and then just have a look at what this is. It's amazing. I love this. Every time I show this slide, it doesn't matter which part of the world I am in, all right? I get a reaction. I see people smiling. I see people reacting. I see people nodding their head, all right? These are real products from the US. It says, I love your top. I promise to be gentle. I care about your baby. Let me do your dishes. It's that simple in terms of showing that you care. And in any category that we exist, that we work in, all right, caring is exceedingly important. The platform that work together, the design, the sensory excellence, the innovation, the consistency, the authenticity, the storytelling, the care, is embodied in this particular product. Again, how fabulous it is, to have this particular product when all of this work together. Again, not a single hotel brands that we have worked with is able to deliver on all of these elements that comes together. But there are also challenges, all right? From the beginning, all right, I talked about really understanding your customer modes. There are many different layers and levels of hotels that we talked about, from the 3 stars to the 5 stars. Do we understand at each level what their needs are? And make sure that our product offer experience is unique, all right? And that is where the whole journey comes through with the ideal customer experience, and deliver it consistently, all right? This is one of the biggest things. Simple things like saying hello the moment a guest comes in is a very difficult thing to do. We've done mystery shopping all over the world. Doesn't matter what brand we work with, no matter how prestigious the brand is, they could not get that right. All right, a simple hello cannot be done correctly. all right? Make the product your hero. Remember the Coca-Cola story. Be authentic, stay true to your brand, and evaluate some of the heartbreakers. I'm not going to go through the heartbreakers today, but you know what is important in your own industry. Now, final thought, have some fun connecting with your targeted customers in India because there's a lot of excitement. Shreya has shown you some compelling data in terms of what's happening in this particular industry, and whatever you do, do it better, but have a lot of fun doing it. Thank you very much.